today's adventure, I'm riding the Brightline. This is a new high-speed train that goes from north to south. It's supposed to be in its completion going from Orlando all the way to Miami in South Florida. This is my first time riding it. I think they started really recently, and then they had some issues with deaths, which is really grim. But it wasn't two passengers, it was two people on the tracks. It's a high-speed train. People weren't used to it. The other train that we have here is the Tri-Rail, and it doesn't go as fast. But yeah, I'm gonna take it to Fort Lauderdale today. I bought my ticket online, which is really efficient and new age, and I loved it. It's a really pretty lounge inside. It's like an airport. Well, I haven't been in an Amtrak station. Well, you know what? The Amtrak here comes where the Tri-Rail comes, and it's really raggedy. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is closer to the airport than like an Amtrak station. So it's like an airport. You go through a security thing. There's agents at the gate where you can check a bag, and upstairs there's a lounge, like a waiting area. It's really nice, a little snack counter where you can get coffee and food, and little keepsakes like shirts and stuff that's branded. It's pretty nice. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale to spend some time with one of my friends that's visiting from Atlanta. It's her birthday. Her birthday was yesterday, but we're going to be celebrating all weekend. So that's what I'm going to do. Luckily, these last few days that I'm here before I move, I don't have a ton of work because typically I'd be working on a Friday night. I mean, I kind of get Fridays off or Friday mornings off, but Friday nights are lucrative. My hair, it hasn't taken its perfect shape yet, but I'm going to probably, oh, you know what, my book is all the way in my bag. I was gonna say I was gonna do some reading. I did mention the book of illustrations that I was gonna have for the month, but I found that it's just not enough text. So I'm reading another book that I have packed away. I unpacked. It's called The South Side. It's about, I'll tell you what it's about later, but it's called The South Side. It has a pre-word by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and it's about Chicago and the realities of Chicago and income and oh my gosh, living inequalities between people of color and poorer people. And I think I'll get some insight about like other things about Chicago that I wouldn't know not having lived there. That's it. I'm probably gonna read but I won't read that. I'll probably read from Windows on the World, which is a book about wine that was written by a gentleman who used to run a wine class at the One World Trade Center restaurant. And I'll probably read that while I'm on there because I have some work interviews when I get to Chicago. I need to brush up on my wine stuff. Little details will escape you because sometimes you're just drinking for fun and you're not like going through all the cepage and like the grape composition and everything and worrying about where it's sourced and how it's grown and who made it and the family lineage and all the small producers and all that good stuff. So I'm starting to read that again. What else is new? I have my therapy appointment this morning. I've been keeping a therapy appointment for like every Friday for quite some time now, since like last summer. And I just go and sit down and talk. Last year was kind of a rough year for me, so now we're kind of back in business on a better note. So that's it. There should be lots of fun and debauchery going on in Fort Lauderdale. I'm really excited. And I'm ready for this train to leave, but I have a little bit of time. What time is that? Yeah, it's 2:50. They leave at 3. And it's a 40-minute ride to Fort Lauderdale, which is like what you would do in the car, but like in New York, I'm not responsible for the transportation. I'm not responsible for paying attention to the road or anything of that sort. I can occupy my 40 minutes doing something productive instead of wasting it in the car. I'm gonna be listening to something that I've already listened to or that I could listen to any other time. Can you tell I don't like to drive and have a car? So yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. I feel like there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to say about what I was doing and what's going on, but we were just here last night together, so probably not much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. We're basically having a wine class right now. So we have some bottles to choose from. This was my birthday gift to myself. The first one is the Philippe Colline Chasson Marché 2014. Awesome vintage and white burgundy. Awesome producer. I love this family. If you ever drink Pierre-Yves Colline Moret, Philippe Colline, Bruno Colline, great family. Bodega Smuga, which is going to be Riojas, a Spanish rosé. This is 2016 vintage. It's rosé season. It's beginning. Everything's coming out. My wine shop just got this. We had it at a wine dinner at my job. It's delicious. Oliveto. This is from Corsica. Neolichu grape, as well as Sicarello. I'm not certain how to pronounce that. And some Syrah from Corsica. Neolichu is a cousin grape of Sangiovese. This has like a great character. And there's a rosé I was looking for that was from Patrimonio. That was very similar, but it's harder to find. I found this in Whole Foods for $14. Okay. And then Terrassi Pietracupa 2009. Hard to find this as well. It's just like a more rare Italian grape. Not rare, but people don't sell it in large quantities in a lot of places. So we're gonna open 1 or 2 or 4 of these. We don't know yet. That's the wine. That's the wine for tonight. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Boom, just like that, we have cheese and accoutrement. And wine.
Real quick.
All up in the Airbnb. They didn't have real glasses.
They didn't have no. We had to do.
But
we improvised.
We're dealing with what we got.
Yeah.
Boom. So we got some cheese, we got some charcuterie, we got some almonds, nuts, some fruit, some macaroons, some baguette, and some red wine.
And the wine key.
And the wine key.